say jack or 6.
Oh!
Jeez.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday we announced a £1 million prize pool for the second year running at Goliath. We can now announce that there are 10,585 runners currently, meaning it's the biggest tournament we have ever held in Great Britain and anywhere else outside of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now part of history! The Goliath is the biggest it has ever been, and people are still buying it. The Goliath 2023! Welcome everybody!
Huge three-way all-in. Ace, kings and clubs and queens full on the end.
Go on, Cully.
Oh, there's the shout in the stream. There is the shout in the stream. Let's go, he says.
to 44 players as it speaks, and there's 24 million going into one bag. Alex, what an unbelievable day you must have had.
It was unreal. I started as a short stack and now I'm chip leader.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
Yeah, Jay said you were short. How short were you?
I had 125k to start the day.
Yeah. What did you do with the bubble? Did you just sit and wait, or did you just start?
Yeah, I was short on the bubble, to be fair.
Yeah. And you just sat and waited until the money went?
Pretty much. I still took some spots, but yeah, after the money went, couldn't lose a hand.
Could you believe when we were on the bubble, 21 all in and called in 2 hands?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
It's a huge amount of chips. What's the table been like in the last hour or so?
Yeah, all right, to be fair. I had a lot of big hands, so that helps. So for me, it's been all right.
Yeah. Well, we think you're chip leader.
That'd be nice.
We're pretty sure you are chip leader, but every credit for making day 3 of the biggest Goliath
Thanks
ever.
a lot.
Fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Hopefully it goes well.
Keep it going. Nice
Cheers,
one.
mate.
Alex Todd, a lot of chips. He has. I got an amount of chips that you want for day 3. We'll just have a quick word with Paul Murphy, Goliath. Day 3 tomorrow.
Yep,
We just bagged up how many?
19,025,000.
Big stack. Nice stack. How's the day been?
It's been good. Been getting nice cards.
Yeah.
Making good plays, so I've been happy.
Yeah. Mixing it up. It's a lot of players. A lot of people just say recreational players. It's just you're just taking flips a lot of the time, and you're just playing totally different. How have you found your tables today?
I've been on about 5 different tables.
you?
I've been moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Each has been completely different. But I think the key's been adjusting to the players.
Can you instantly spot somebody who just wants to cash to somebody who's a tour reg or something like that?
Yeah, I can, especially when they say at the table, I'm just folding the last 10 minutes.
That's always what you need.
That's
You can manipulate that. But 19 mil coming back to tomorrow. Biggest Goliath we've ever had.
Yep.
We're down to 44, and then tomorrow we're going to crown a champion. We can dream, can't we?
We can dream.
We can dream.
Hopefully final table.
Paul, many congratulations. 19 million.
Thank you.
That is just about it from the days. Full chip counts up on the website very soon. But what an amazing day. We have had 1,125 runners. We got in the money instantly. 21 all in and calls for 2 in 2 hands to burst the bubble. We burst the bubble, and then they've gone down and down, and we've finished day 2 with 44 runners. Tomorrow, we are going to crown a champion of the biggest Goliath ever. But who is it going to be? Join us tomorrow.
Good luck, everyone. Dealers.
And there is the call from Arian.
Yeah,
He
it's
can't
bad
really
news.
fault him for it. So I think we knew on the turn it was only going to be a few rivers that.
Takes out the second person on the final. Look at that! It always happens. Is it the queens? A set of queens. Because all the other three have all gone. And it is not queens full this time. Tens. Oh, and he took some straight in. He's not fearing anything, Tim.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, Tim Slater.
There's no help there.
Well done, and do you know what? He's shaking the hands of all the players. Oh no, he hasn't as well. Ace 5-3 for Tim Slater.
And that is a terrible turn.
And Tim Slater outflops.
Not the start we wanted.
Carl Spencer fist bumps everybody. Well played, sir. What a good effort.
Cool with the sixes. Big flip here for both players. Sixes holding at the moment.
Ace or a 10 needed, or Tim Slater is out in fourth. And it's a 9. He is out in fourth. Another fantastic effort. Well done, Tim.
Oh, that is not good. He's dead on the flop.
Sixes about for the Kevin Allen. Oh, we're down to Jack. Stu Rutter has just taken out Kev Allen, former champion of the Grand Final back in 2013.
So the flop.
Queen 8-2.
That is
That
it.
is it.
We have a champion.
We have double champion in
Go,
Mr.
go,
Stu
go.
Rutter.
Get out of it.
Get in
Get out of
there.
it.
Woohoo! Stu Rutter wins. Vic Meta second. Fantastic. Well done. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome, one and all. We brought the Goliath people in this morning at 10:30. Bit of music playing, get them all sat down. Relatively calm today. Like 700 sat down. There was a couple of alternates because of the tables, because obviously there's still plenty going on. Bring them in. There's over 850 in now, nearly 900. So all going on very nicely. So a few people that had already played yesterday and then played today. So they're trying again. But they're the chip counts from this. The GUKPT that we're concentrating on for today and tomorrow. GUKPT million. Just shy of the million in the prize pool. It's still a great effort. Was it nearly 900 runners for it?
877 we got.
877. So weren't bad.
33 short.
Wasn't bad at all. I think it was a great turnout. Mark Earl, chip leader, yet one. Over 1 million. Is that Jimmy?
Yeah, it is Jimmy. He's on a bit of form after Vegas.
Yes,
final
he
tables.
is.
Who final tables the Colossus? How'd you get through 26,000 players? How'd you even do that?
He the man. He the man. Cal, Alex, Ben, Keith, they're the shortest stacks. But we are playing from 40, as you can see there, all the way down to 9. And we stop at 9. Yeah. So have a good day. We'll keep you informed regarding Goliath, regarding the ladies event that's on, regarding the satellites that's on, regarding the red tooth that's on, and the monster stack starts later today to a conclusion. Over nearly 2,500 runners.
It's a joke. You seen the
for an 80 quid.
Over 200k prize pool for an 80 quidder.
Unbelievable.
Someone's going to win 30, 40 bag. It's mad for 80 quid.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. So good afternoon, everybody. We'll keep you informed on the outer tables and what's happening regarding Goliath. But we're going to concentrate on the million guaranteed GUKPT. £1 million in the prize pool. And we've got a feature table to start the day.
Yeah, some big names left in as well.
So, John Gammon. John Gammon's met John this morning.
Okay.
I'll wait then.
That's what I was going to say, yes.
I should have asked him.
Yeah,
He's got you a present. And I've actually not opened it. John Gammon, who always calls us Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Pinky and Perky and, you know, the Morecambe and Wise and all that.
What is that?
And I don't know whether I dare open it.
It's like
But he said, when you do open it, it'll remind you and you should remember what we were talking about at the time. So I'm going to leave that to you so I can't get dumped. So just in case. Thanks, John.
a recorder. Takes me back to school.
Oh.
Let me hear something like nice.
What is that for? Is that to check the oil on it or something?
Check the oil.
What is that next to it? What's the little stick?
Check the oil.
What's the little thing? What's the little stick there next to it? Thanks, John. I'll give that a play. I won't be any good with it, but I'll give it a play.
Oh, brilliant. Cheers, John.
Thanks, John. I might, do you know what? I might learn a little track on it, and then next stop, Glasgow, I'll play everyone a song on stream.
There you go.
Get on.
Have you ever heard of Three Blind Mice?
London's burning. London's burning. The go-to recorder song at school. Oh, brilliant. Cheers. But remember the conversation about the recorder.
Jerry, the open on the button. I'm going to get some defence from Pardeep. He will make the call. King Jack 7, 2 spades here. Would expect this one to just go Joe's way a lot of the time. Check from Pardeep. Wow, is he going to go for the old donk? Okay, against the button. Going to be wide range. Just going to be Joe's board here on the button. And Joe does a 3 to flush, 3 to straight. Range advantage on this particular texture. Getting 4 to 1 on the call here. And just instant punishment with the Queen 8 of diamonds, makes it 65, and Pardeep's 18k up in smoke. I probably just want to check fold, but you don't know. The dynamics have been created throughout the previous days if they've played together. Generally, theory-wise, just going to be 100% check that spot to the button. I've got to say, them shorts that Joe Fields are wearing, there's some nice shorts he's got on today, Tower.
Yeah?
They're one of the nicest pair of shorts I've ever seen.
Why is that? Why is that, Jay?
Well, I'm walking in this morning. I'll tell the story. He won't mind. Walking in this morning, Joe's there just having a chat with me. Drops his Grosvenor card on the floor.
Yeah.
Bends down to pick it up. You just hear, and he goes, "That didn't sound very good." Turns around, he's got a massive hole in his shorts. So we had to take him upstairs, give him a pair of my shorts, and now he can play comfortably.
He could have worn mine.
Yeah,
as a dress.
Yeah, as a dress, yeah. But he's got the rum bad out of the way already. Ripping his shorts this morning.
Oh dear.
Okay, it's up there now, Dave.
I looked at it this morning, Kev. I reckon around level 27, 28. That's for a 40 big blind average with 9 left. About 10:30 this evening is what I'm going to go for.
All the giveaways this week are going to be centred around the closer a week on Monday. That's the giveaways. So get ready for them later in the day.
Daniel finds boots and it's going to be upstairs. Haven't really got any response here as Alex, unless we're up against Mr. Loon, who's got like 20% free bet. Then you can potentially go for some 4-bet in here, but just generally always fold.
Yeah, that's a great photo.
But Alex contemplating it. As I say, 2 days been played of this, none on the feature. Can be dynamics created, some hand histories between players, maybe some physical tells that are picked up on, but generally just got to take that approach as Alex.
Dan Isaac, nice. Stack, Joe Fields, 78 bigs. Alex, 45. 24 big blinds as a short stack on the table. Lost one player already. Ryan Carroll, finishing 40th for £3,250. So this is the GUKPT. No dodgy shirts, not yet.
The idea is to take your seat on the table while you for the break.
Oh, Pardeep not opening the Queen 8 suited. Keith gives Lee a walk. Won't get many of them from Keith.
Every day I'm fitting.
No dodgy shirt today, Tower.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. 986 in Goliath today.
And a couple of ladies for the only lady left in the field. Callum is usually fairly prompt to act. I'm guessing decision here. Ace Jack off. That's going to hit the muck.
Ace 10 suited.
Oh, he's got an actual genuine. Here we go. Up to 55. And the 55 into the muck of Joe. This is just part of the game we play. You're going to have this spot occur every now and again where you've just got to get it in. 20 3.5 effective between the two. It is gun versus +1, but even still, we're just slightly too high up with queens as amber, and I'd be shocked if we didn't just see all in call here. And you can't lose with ladies on Ladies' Day, can you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There we go. We stack them up. We put them all in. Just check it. And in they go. All in and a call. Queens for Amber. Ace King. Callum Gordon. Well, Ali's folded an ace. Jack 8, 9.
Well, a little bit sweaty.
Oh, King of Spades now playing for Callum. Aces, Kings and Spades. It's a 4. Amber up to 500,000. 50 bigs. And Callum down to 11.
You enjoy it. We have to take one. I had a hand yesterday.
Thought Jokers while I was Wednesday. Everyone was singing.
Ace 9 against Ace King. Come like Ace, Queen, Jack, 3. And then it come a Queen on the river. And I thought it chopped. He's still out. And I went to him, way! He was just bust. I did, but it was horrible, mate. It's alright, as long as you know that the heart was in the right place. Yeah, I probably would do it probably straight away. Just like cheered in his face.
It's a good version, this. Is this your playlist again?
Yeah.
What version's this?
It's a remix from a band called the Hermes House Band.
The Hermes. I like this
They
version.
were like Eastern Europe, I think they were German or something like that. Bit pumpy. No. That one.
Okay. You see in the background, just walking away from his seat, having a chat with Jim now, where Daniel's hand is. We have lost Mr. Morial, I believe.
Calagero was bust. I think he's tuned into Spotify.
Pleasant dealers, 200, 500, 500, 255 dealers. Please make a deal.
What was the buying for the monster stack? £100 in total. We've got no payouts for it just yet. That starts at 6, so that'll be sorted out later. We'll let you know what the payouts for the monster stack are later. That starts at 6. But it was £100 in, 100,000 guarantee, and he got a lot of runners.
Last 5% of the field. Doubtful to see anything here from Alex. Having a little think up with Jack 8 suited, but only real approach we've got. Amber out the way over to short stack Callum now. Wristbands are just to get in and out the casino because we got thousands of people here. We can't check everyone in and out every time they want to go for a smoke or get some fresh air.
Yesterday,
Yes.
2,512 people came into this casino.
There you go.
That's like a match day.
Yeah. Little bit of a spot here for Callum against +1. Obviously, the two options we have are all in or call. It's kind of dicey when we got 9 back because you don't think we're going to have too much fold equity. But Daniel opening off the biggest stack at the table potentially is going to have suited ace-x, king jack off, king 10 off. And here comes the jam from Callum. And for 10 bigs, I feel like this is just going to make the cut for Daniel. Our Broadway aces, I feel like we need to call all of them for 10, maybe start folding ace 9 and below. King queen suited have to be in, king jack suited have to be in. Most pocket pairs.
Yeah, when the action's on you, at least you're in a hand to show you.
The problem Daniel's probably got though that he's thinking about is how like Callum's probably not going to take a reshove with an ace deuce, ace 3 suited versus early position. As I say, 10 big blinds is just a little bit too little not to call this off as Daniel, and he has the best of it.
Do we get a little bit of good fortune and get back in the game? Callum 4, bang on 50-50, flippity flip, 8-3-2, not good. Needs king and a queen to survive.
Oh, finds it.
Finds it on the river. Callum Gordon, back up to 22. Another day, another big poker stream. You're not wrong, Chiswell. You're not wrong. '38th, Alexander Senecho, or Senechko, apologies. £3,250 down to 37, as it says on the stream, top right.
You know, I said about Joe Fields ripped his shorts. Did Keith rip his top today and he's had to pull that out of some bin somewhere? Fancy dress?
He knows there's no interview today, doesn't he?
Yeah, he knows that. I can imagine opening his wardrobe is like being the Man United kit man. Just open it, it's like you're the kit man.
Yeah.
Always wears his fancy dress, Man United. Attire does Keith. Has done him well in the past, to be fair. Plenty of winners picture, you see him in a Man United strip. Just to continue here. Joe going to be out of the way.
Really? Well, there's a super high roller stream. Wednesday the 29th, starting at 4:20 p.m.
Sam, and I don't know who Sam is getting joined by for that one, but I might even jump in for the first hour. We don't start till 6 o'clock as well, and you're going to need, you can't jump in for the first couple of hours. You've got full on. I think you're in at 8 a.m. for makeup on the Wednesday. I think you're in for 8. We've hired a special makeup artist. You're in at 8 a.m. on Wednesday. You're going to be sitting in a chair.
No, you haven't.
But yeah, we'll find out who's going to be joining Sam on Thursday. As I say, I'll probably jump in for the first hour anyway before we get set and ready for Joker's Wild. And if anyone fancies a drink Wednesday evening, Tower still owes me a round from last Joker's Wild last year, and I'm going to be ordering them. Tower's going to be paying, so pop your head in about 5:45 Wednesday if you fancy a bevy. King Queen for Amber up to 22. Thinking about it, Joe probably just want to do that out the way. Daniel covering here. Does get to defend 10-7 off if he wants to. That just comes down to the risk on Amber against our stack size at this point of the tournament with 5% of the field remaining.
What time are cards up in Goliath? 11 a.m. 11 a.m. How fast are the blinds in Goliath main event turbos? It says 30 minutes online, but surely they're faster than that. Yeah, 30 minutes because they can't split the days with the 30-minute main event. What are they, Paul?
15, I believe.
15?
Got to play 20 levels, right? And it starts late, so I'm guessing
Right.
it will be 15.
15-minute levels for the turbos.
What's that? 5 hours, 2 breaks, probably 15-minute breaks, 5.5 hours. Starts at, yeah, it seems about right. Feel like 20 minutes would be a bit too much. 6.5 plus break, yeah. I'm guessing 15. We'll get that clarified.
And John Harris says, are we going to stream the online closer?
Yeah, well, if you're on it, John, yeah, we'll see what we can do. How about with the open? Joe with the pocket sixes here on the button.
Top kicker.
I'd love to see Amber find some check raises here, Tower. With the ace jack, it's very easy to just flop our top pair, top kicker, come out firing, as she's about to do. But Joe having us covered here, we're still doing a lot of check into the in-position player. And then like we balance it out with some queen 10 suited, some 9-10 suited, some queen 9 suited that we can still have some bluffs, maybe some ace deuce of diamonds in there as well. And then we have our ace jack, maybe some king jack, our over pairs, pocket eights, these things that we check raise. I feel like that's how we can construct our range in this spot. But we've got top pair, top kicker, never going to be a bad thing to just come out firing. It does show Mr. Fields the ace jack.
Yeah, we don't stream on any online content. But good luck when you play it, John. We're all good. Happy nights. Did it rain yesterday in St Anne's? I heard it was forecast to do a lot of raining.
It was raining yesterday night, wasn't it?
Here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I went down and got my dinner. It was absolutely bucketing down.
Yeah. Will we be streaming the Monster Stack Day 2 final? No, we won't, because that'll be about 4 AM. 350 runners coming back, and it finishes today.
Well, I actually looked at the structure of that because I thought they're going to have a job, but it should be fine. Starts at 6. They get to the 2 million level at 6.5.
2 million?
Yeah. Well, there's about there's 200 million in play, so 100 bigs in play, 2 million level, and they get to that level about midnight.
Right.
So because it's a 15-minute clock and it's 20-minute clock.
Yeah.
6 levels, yeah. So they get to 2 million about midnight, and then there's 100 bigs in play.
Right.
With a structure like that, you're probably going to finish about 40-50 bigs in play. So I feel like that's going to finish 2-3 in the morning, not as late as people expect it to.
We still won't be streaming. I was in this morning, 10:30, bringing him in for Goliath's main event. Got the music blurted out. And bringing in new people for the first time, as we always do. And we had an hour, and then back for this event, final 40 of the Million Guaranteed GUKPT. That is true.
What did you do last night? I know I went straight up. Did you?
Had a couple with just sat at the bar. Jackie Chan turned up. Our very own Jackie Chan.
Tuan Vu.
Or Tuan Vu.
Well, I saw Sharon as I was leaving the casino.
Yeah.
I was trying to leave, and honestly, I've just done a 13-hour day. I'm absolutely shattered. All I can think about is just getting upstairs, freshening up. And then she's like, no, have a drink. And I'm like, I'm not drinking. I'm like, it have a knock-on effect. And I was like, I'll go upstairs. And she had a smoke. And I was like, I'll come and stand there. We had a chat with her. And trying to get off was tough. I'm not joking. It was tough. I was absolutely bushwhacked.
And she'd had a few.
Yeah. I was absolutely. But lovely lady, Sharon. And we will crack the Maltesers open today.
We had a delivery of pies from Scotland.
Nice. See biscuits as
They're
well.
in the, that was from Claire Taylor. The pies are in the fridge, so we're going to stick them in Scott's oven later.
Nice. Yeah, Paul Maguire's here. I've already seen him. He's right near the comms booth.
He was taking pictures earlier, doing his little video round as he was coming in this morning. Was Paul Maguire.
chips, you get all the little lines lined up like that. No, not that's too bad.
Pardeep probably should have just opened 5s here, just looking up on the button. Probably just want to open, flush out like some 10-6 off, some Jack-6 off, things we're flipping against. And now we get here deciding to bet the Jack-7-3. 3 of clubs on the turn. Now is he just on the hunt for showdown? And another 3, and I wonder if Keith seeks some value now, thinking that Jack-X is going to be betting the turn. But it looks like he's not going to check.
He does check.
No, he bets 10k. Keith with the 10-7 off. Just an open on the button. Blinds are out of here. Raise and take. Interesting.
So down to 36, 37th, Connor Byfield for 32.50. All folding round in turn. So down in C1.
Keith, Queen Jack on the button. King 2 for Alex here against late position. At 40, looks like just going to fold. I feel like when we get to 30, 25, can actually have some free bets at a small frequency. These type of holdings, this stage of the tournament. This one depends of what I think of players in the blinds. Do we cover as well? I might just let this go actually as Lee, Alex and Amber both cover, but he's going to open the bottom. Feel like this will be very bottom of the opening range if we are going to have some offsuit kings on the button this low down. If he feels like Alex and Amber are not free betting enough and just free betting top end, then I feel like it can be fine and does actually pick a good time to raise and take.
90 beats for Dan, chip leader. Got even 120. No. Eliminations on the table. Callum Gordon survived. Is there ample car parking for today? I've not really seen, but somebody said it was very easy to park this morning.
They had a smart car though.
They did. So first action of the day. Rav is there. Mad Turk. He's been quiet this week.
He's got plenty.
Yeah, he's got plenty.
So Jimmy. Well, there's a lot of chips on that table compared to ours over at the feature.
Rachel just had to get in for shot. Big smile. Dean Hutchison going along nicely. Had the roll of rolls in Vegas on the dice table.
I think you told me about that.
Phenomenal.
40 minutes, wasn't it? Was it
Mark Foggin
Foggy,
was yeah. They were jumping about. Grimo on the other end of the table. He was jumping about and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, all good one for Alex here, getting this prize with King Queen off and position. Amber going fairly small out of position, only 5 bigs. So it's a tough one here for Alex. If Amber goes somewhere around like 90k, where we expect to be, like 85, 90k, maybe Alex just got a much easier fold. But when she goes this small, it's sort of like double-edged sword, isn't it? It's one of these, we're getting a great price and we got position. But is this a bit of a megaphone raise and it's just aces or kings screaming for action? And you've got to deduct that at the table, what you think it is. And if Alex has seen this a lot from Amber over the last couple of days, played with her, seen some small free bets out of position, then I feel like we are okay to call and go post. We haven't seen much of this from her though, and suddenly she chooses a very small size when she's been going a legitimate size the rest of the tournament. Then maybe we can actually just fold and feel like she's trying to exploit, go small with aces or kings.
That's 45.
2 overs, heart here as Alex. I don't mind this, to be fair. If your head's up, try and have a little chat. See if you can pick up on anything. Decent price to float as Alex with a heart in hand and 2 overs. Not going to take it.
Nice one. It wasn't 40 minutes with us, Chow. Lenny, you know, it wasn't even 4 rolls with us.
So smart, and I've got a good hand. Find out 2 hours. Yeah, it wasn't a bluff if you had ace king. If you had ace king, it wasn't a bluff.
Day 1B over the 1,000 in Goliath, 1,047 in Goliath. What was the comparison for last year, Paul? For Day 1B? We were up plenty yesterday.
1434.
1434, 1,434 last year on the Sunday. Keith, with an open from +2.
A bit on the loose side. Good, wants to get involved. And Alex, let's get maybe all 3 options available here. It's going to go with free bet. Punishment coming in for the loose open, and Amber. Cold 4 probably going to come in here because we can play for stacks with jacks against Alex's 34 bigs. And we can probably just go 110. And then if Keith comes back with 5-bet response, then we can fold. But we're happy to get it in, I feel like, against Alex's 33 bigs here. And we don't really want to be cold calling. We don't want Keith to come in with like King Queen suited behind, King 10 suited, all these hands. But she's going to let them go. She's going to keep it tight.
Okay. Alex maybe just getting away with one there.
Keith going to peel the 6-7.
Now it's hit 7-3-3 flop.
At this stage of the tournament, yeah, Dev, I feel like just, wow, it's just absolutely sent it in Alex's eye with the check jam with the 6-7 suited as Keith. But at this stage of the tournament, like for chips, low jack, 40 bigs, 6-7 suited, probably going to be fine. But we're last 5% of the field. We have 4 covering stacks on our direct left. Things are going to change massive. with our opening range. We've got 4 covering stacks direct left. We're +2 effective low jack in this 8-max setting. And we're last 5% of the field.
Ashley and UFC fans says a shout out to the floor staff yesterday. Needed that one with his chips. Made a 2 off 1 bullet. Happy days, but a good shout out to the floor staff and how good they were. It is a well run super festival. It really is.
I like it.
Who's had your breakfast vouchers this week so far?
I don't know. No one even knows what room I am other than Joe, as he had to have a little change this morning.
This is even cooler that you can just like. It's amazing. Yeah, no one.
Lucky shorts, hopefully, for him.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Did they get a percentage?
Well, I should do. I should have said to him, "You're wearing my shorts all day. If you win it, I expect the drink."
Absolutely.
Lee French, ace queen, always going to open this one. And Callum, pocket 8s, 18 on the button here. Good enough for me, I think.
What you got? 187, 18.
Start letting go 6s for deuces against +2. 8's just probably going to be too strong for Callum here. There's the jam. And just sub 19 bigs. Lee French will have to call this off when it's back on him. We don't love it, but ace queen suited is just slightly too good for this amount of big blinds.
Here's queen. Makes the call. 8's for Callum. Tournament at risk. Ace for Callum in front. Needs to stay in front. Well, additional outs. Additional outs with the 3s.
That's where it just comes a club on the turn 99% of the time. You got to fade the world. Or just a queen.
Yep.
Leaving Callum with 2 outs.
Yeah, the ace queen is not all in, you're right. There we go. Changed it. Unlucky Callum. Callum Gordon eliminated with 8s. 1936 for £3,250. Will we be in Blackpool later this year? Yeah, we will be, Nigel. I'll send you a message. Let you know when. Definitely for, don't forget, you'll be playing CAF Cup, by the way. GUKPT Blackpool on October 31st. The final CAF Cup ever. The last one. Rick Gilby and team, myself, all the staff. Final CAF Cup. We're seeing Jan there, and we're seeing all the family. CAF Cup 10. The final one.
Always has been a success here in Coventry, doesn't he, Mr. Hustle?
He does.
He's one of the dark horses as well. I know you talk about the NPL and no one's catching Brian Taylor, but the people that can catch him are the people that are in the top 20 with less than 15 results because they've not hit their cap. And I believe Lee's got 12, maybe 13 results. And a deep run in this, push him right up into that top 5 with still 6-7 results to have in the bag. And it's players like that you got to look out for. Keith Littlewood, another one. 12 results, top 20. Get a little 65 points for winning this, have a run in the Goliath. Suddenly you're on Brian Taylor's tail. And it's not as easy to get over the line as it's looking right now. Big week regarding the National Poker League for a lot of these players.
One more under 5-10. And the blinds will be up. Why is it the last CAF Cup? Rick wanted to raise £100,000 in total, and we had a break obviously through COVID. They were thinking that it might not be back. Then everybody wanted it back, so we brought it back, and we'll reach £100,000 collected at the CAF Cup 10, and it's been a while. A lot of people who play the CAF Cup and GUKPT now probably don't know Derek, who passed away unfortunately, which is why we have the CAF Cup. So decided to leave on a high, and 10 and £100,000 collected is a high.
A9 suited for Joe. Raise and take, no defence from Keith with a 10-7. Odin Jono, afternoon. Big day today. We're going to play down to the final table of this million guarantee. GUKPT Main, day 4 tomorrow for the FT. We'll keep you informed regarding anything happening in the Goliath Main day 1B. Dave's out on the floor, any chip counts, any notable hands, any fancy dress.
Matt's back in the same outfit.
It will probably be the norm, because yesterday was the first time we ever got into that territory of level 19, level 20 of a day 1 of the Goliath. So if it's 6% making it through, I'm guessing that's going to be the general consensus across the week, and that's what we're going to see. I thought it would be around 7 when we done the projections. It may get brought up today if it's like 7.5% going through today, and then suddenly it's 6.75% through total. But yeah, we always thought it was going to be around that figure. Turbo would always bring it up slightly at the end of the week, but we always knew this was going to be a thing. But as I said yesterday, if you happen to be lucky enough to be playing the Goliath main event and you make the last session of the day, you're probably a couple of hours away from the money possibility. Going to be very high of that. And the other thing I mentioned, the smaller percentage of the field that gets paid, the bigger the min cash in general usually. I feel like three-way, not going to be C betting this one over to the button too often, as Alex just going to be checking and giving up. And I feel like this is the difference between like good and very good players. A lot of people see this ace high board, they've opened under the gun and they're like, okay, I need to C bet this one. But it's not always the case, especially at this stage. Player in position can have a strong calling range as well. Fine to just check fold flops, even on ace high boards as the opener. How you doing, Spam, mate? It's going to be very different. I can actually, it's nice to have a bit of a day where I can get involved a bit more.
Into level 2 of the day, level number 21. 6-12, the blinds. 35 left, everybody lost. Callum Gordon. Wasn't started stacking Goliath 20,000 last year. No, it's been 25 ever since he started.
Yeah, we used to be 25 and I used to play it.
Yep.
Yes, I probably will be, Wayne. I'll let Sam have that one. Oh, I won't be. Sorry, I won't be. I'm in Poland. I'm in Poland. I will not be playing Behemoth this year.
In Poland? Family Christmas trip over? Take your wellies?
Yeah.
You want to take your welly bobs and your hat?
Yeah.
Ooh, and your... Ooh.
Thermals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Against gun, slightly larger open size, veering towards 2.5x here. May just let this go as Alex. May have entertained it against two bigs, against gun specifically. Maybe he's just thinking, well, Emma's active today. She's opened a lot. She's free bet me, button small blind. She just woke up today and said, I'm going to get after it. But she's just had good hands, Tower.
She has indeed.
And it's
we know she folded the jacks, but she has had the hands.
It happens sometimes. You'll be sat there, you'll be playing. You get to a table. In the first hour, the same guy's free bet you 3 or 4 times. And then some people are just like, if he does it again, that's it. I'm just going to 4-bet cram whatever I've got. But a lot of the time, they just have it every single time. And this is the thing people don't understand. When people keep free betting them, they just have it. It's very easy to get in that mindset. Oh, they're just getting after me. Why are they going after me? They've just got good hands a lot of the time.
You have a bad chance. You can take a break if you want. Just walk around to it. What? You have a bad hands. Just leave the blinds for us. No, would you rather have bad hands? That over to good hands.
It gets the adrenaline going. That's what life's all about. Get chips in the pot. Smoke a lot, truly, gentlemen. That's what life's about. Getting the blood pumping.
Leave with the jack 9 on the button. Makes it 25.
Always going to be hitting the mark this one as Alex. Sam we're working with here. He's king in the big blind.
What's happening here?
She's probably thinking, oh, I love this feature table. Yeah, but once again.
Lee French is like, look at it again. Getting bullied here, he says.
It just looks like she's crushing everyone. A little bit small, like the only thing with his size, if Lee's got anything suited, he just gets the call. A little bit small from Amber, but maybe wanting action with the ace king. But
it's a bluff. So don't bow to the pressure.
She's running him over here.
Everybody's saying it's a bluff, it's a bluff, it's a bluff.
What's going on here? Vince's got a stack like old-fashioned World Series of poker.
What strategy would you be looking at to play in the monster site today, Jay? Looks very shallow with a 20-minute clock.
On a 20-minute clock with that many coming back, obviously so top heavy. I think the word is brave. You've got to be brave, and when there's situations that arise, like for example, if there's like an open and 3 calls and you've got king 10 suited in the big blind and 25 bigs, 20 bigs, don't be afraid to just go all in. You've got to be brave sometimes when you do. I know as you get deeper in the tournament, and you're playing in a big spot or one of the biggest spots you've ever played in, it can be very easy to cage up. But in these sort of structures that are turbo, you need to make chips or you're going to get eaten alive. So don't be afraid to reshove light. If you've got some hands that have got nice equity or equities are going to run fine when you call pre-flop, like a queen 10 suited, like a jack 10 suited. If you've got a little pocket pair and there's a late position open, a call in the small, don't be afraid to shove it for like up to 25. They're like little things like this. I feel like in these sort of structures, when you start getting deeper, because the buy-in is so small and you start to see the money's up top, people make a lot of mistakes in the fact of not playing enough hands. In the start of the tournament, people make the mistake of playing too many hands, but it sort of goes the other way in buy-ins this small with big prize pools, because as soon as they start seeing, oh God, I'm getting into like £1,000 now cashes, they're not going to take as many spots. Like they may be afraid to 4-bet rip ace king over a 3-bet. They might just call, see what the flop brings. But I think you can't be afraid, John, in that sort of tournament. You need to make chips on that clock. And as I always say, equities run finest pre-flop. If you're ever going to get caught bluffing or you're ever going to get it in behind pre-flop, because that's when you're going to have the most equity.
Done flopping top set. Joe, 0 equity. Best 36 on the turn. Gonna check the river. Tried to nick it. Knew he wasn't getting it, so it should be a check from Joe, unless he decides he wants to try and run it.
I don't think I would have bet Turner's, Joe, but now we get here to the river. There's a lot of ace highs with a heart. There's a lot of king jacks with a heart, king tens with a heart, these type of holdings. So I might have tried to dislodge this part of Daniel's range, and you don't need to go too big to try and fold out ace high, king high with a heart, pocket eights with a heart, pocket sixes with a heart, hands like that. So I actually would have gone the other way. I probably would never have bet turn, but once if I did, I probably would have fired river as well. Wouldn't have worked, obviously would have run into top set, but I feel like once flop is checked back, unless he's super nutted as he would with a set, he's just going to have a lot of ace high, king highs, pocket pairs with one heart that we can potentially put a lot of pressure on once we get to the river. Thank you.
Ace king for Joe, ace 9 for Amber. Initial raise on the button. Ace king for Joe.
We'll be taking this down. Can't see Amber doing anything else but getting out of the way.
Yep, shows an ace. Just telling everybody she's not doing it with nothing.
I wish you had one slightly better than what you have there. Only favour left cards. The number cards are no good. Better zone. They don't have perfect. Wow.
25 in the GUKPT. 194,750 pounds to the winner when we get there. Oh, of course, that's sometime tomorrow, isn't it? Day 4 on the GKPT Goliath.
He's probably got ace, queen or ace 10 or something. See my cards? I don't like ace 10 or something. This time, how flat is this? Is this good to make diamond flush versus your 6-7 down? Gonna go sell that?
I actually feel like we could find this one as Daniel. Like, people don't tend to bluff this spot a lot. Gun or +1 open, small blind, you don't really see. It's one of the spots I've seen over the years, even in buy-ins like this, that when people do free bet, it's much more weighted towards top end, whereas not enough people finding some Queen Jack suited, King 10 suited, hands like this in this given scenario. But Daniel just playing cool. Like, that's the general approach people take, but just someone that's seeing hand after hand of this spot. Early position open, small blind, and small blind when they do free bet this spot. Just gives so much credit. Even ace queen off in a horror spot, but enough of that as we get to the Queen Jack free. Top pair for Lee. C bets for 20k. Quick check call for Daniel with his Broadway draw.
And oh, boom. Hits it.
Yeah, but going to be an okay one to just check back here as Lee. Not really much merit in betting when we got the 10 alongside it. Small blind range as well. It's not like we're up against big. They're going to have Jack 4 suited. We're up against small. They're going to have some King 10, King 9 suited in here, King Jack in there. Oh, that's rough. That's rough for French. Rivers are straight here. And Daniel goes with this tiny size in, and Lee actually going to lose min. Minimum lost.
Lead down to 29.
What stack size would you call a reshove stack? So it depends on the scenario that's occurred in front of us. If there's unopened action, you can probably like out of position in the blinds. Like, for example, if someone opens under the gun and you've got 10s for like 25 in the big blind, you're fine to shove that. But then if there's an open, it goes call, and you're in a big blind with like Queen Jack, King Jack suited, you can actually shove this for like up to 40 big blinds as a reshove, as a squeeze. So it's going to depend on the situation, how much, because we're not just going to, if it goes open cut off, we're not just going to reshove 40 bigs on the button. However, if it goes open early position, call middle, call button, call small blind, now we can suddenly reshove up to 50 bigs in the big blind. So it's going to depend on the variables that occur before. But in general, against one open, anything up to like 25, even like up to 30, you will see in some situations, like maybe small versus big blinds. Small blind raise, you got pocket threes all in, but in general it would just be between like 15-20 bigs open. We reshove for 15 to 20, but the more callers there are in between before it gets to you, the more big blinds we can reshove up to, just because there's a lot more big blinds out there to be won.
Barney makes the call. Keith with the jacks just calls the 13 after initial gun raise. Flops, middle set, Keith, and top pair for Pardeep.
Now Lee gets away with one. I feel like would have C bet this one, even three-way with small blind in there. That's going to have like suited ace X and pocket threes up to like pocket eights, which we can just instantly fold out. But Lee's going to save himself a couple of big blinds here, thanks to the donker Pardeep. I will get some donks from the small for sure. Probably want like Jack 10-8, these type of boards, middle into high, connected. Just because the unconnected boards, Lee's still got kings, jacks, ace king, much stronger raise than ours. Either way, probably loses his whole stack. However, this is played as Pardeep when he's this shallow.
70. More or less half stack. Basically not folding. So just a call from Keith. Off to the river. Just quads. Death by quads. All of it. How much is it?
What?
How much is it?
What?
How much is it?
It was only for about 5 seconds. How much is it? Quads, Keith Littlewood.
How much is it?
Only playing for 200 bags.
Oh, Alex Montgomery's having a field day here. How much is it?
And we spin over to an outer table here. So we got Soteris against Ion. And it's Ion with the Queen 10 against the Ace Jack of Soteris. Board was Queen 10 King. So a bit of a caller there, straight over to pair. And we're going to lose Soteris from the tournament.
Unlucky. Soteris. Oh dear. Alex Montgomery says, if you ever do that to me.
Is that what he said? Is that what he said?
Have you seen his arms, Keith?
Did he not spin? No, just went out. I don't mind slow ones too much. I think you got kind of consent to it. Two Alexes on the table. Slower on me. Oh, I can't promise that. Now. That's heavy, that. I'd love to see what they're saying. I'd love to say.
No, I got to pick for it.
It wasn't that long. Yeah, I'm impressed with that.
Middle pair flush draw.
Make the game look easy.
I have no idea why. But the thing is, Keith's been on stream load, never seen him do anything like that. So
No.
I don't know if something's occurred on an earlier day.
Not if he said it with a smile on his
Yeah,
face. You know?
yeah, I don't
How
know.
much is it? And he's putting a chip in, you know. The river. Here's a club.
Oh, wow.
So we flop, we're in a straight, and Keith has.
Did he bet 30 in the dark? I'm pretty sure he bet in the dark because that graphic come up before the river was dealt. And if he did, Joe has to raise here. We have to raise anyway, even if Keith didn't bet in the dark. We just have to, especially against small blind range where there's going to be less flushes than big.
There you go.
And this is going to be grim because Keith may be one that might find King, Queen, King 10 here, King of Clubs. So this is going to be an ill spot for Joe because when you're actually up against someone that's more than capable,
He just jammed the lot.
yeah, this is the problem. Joe's got, you're up against someone that will potentially find King of Clubs Queen here, King of Clubs 10. So it's a bit of an annoying spot for Joe, and I think he's already announced fold, and that Keith does show the key card.
Joe announces fold. Keith up to 84 and a million chips. I think Jay should pipe us all out of the Goliath of the break.
Yeah, that's just the fees, Mr. Hustle. Always guarantee is met. It's just the fees get taken out of every prize pool.
Yep.
Whether a guaranteed hit or not. 2%, 3%, staff, MPL. Wherever you go around the world.
Yeah.
One of the cheapest you see.
They made it up to a million with a shortfall, and then they take off the fees
I'm not surprised.
at the end, as they always do.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, did you see the little fact that came out from the World Series?
No.
The bracelet for every event comes out of the prize pool
Does it really?
for the price of the bracelet.
I never knew
for that event.
Oh.
So obviously you get a really big one for the main
Yeah,
event,
yeah.
which is chunky.
Worth like $500,000 to make one.
Comes
yeah.
out of the prize
Yeah,
pool.
Wow.
That's a 30. What the hell? Where's that 5 gone off? Or 35 last time I was?
You got rid of one.
Time is it? I have to make sure I check. Half an hour. I had to flush. Got this check.
Oh, this could be a nice 3-bet spot for Daniel here. Just instantly knock out, like the King 10 off, Ace 10 off in a horrible spot, King Queen off, King Jack off straight away. Loads of combos that dominate us have to hit the mark. We got position. Also, don't go 3-way because we knock out the blinds. It could have been a nice spot to 3-bet here as Daniel, but just playing flat. See what the flop brings, and it's going to be a bit of bother. I wonder if Joe's got a check in the locker here. Player on direct left, going to be doing a lot of checking, especially when he covers last 5% of the field. Just coming out firing. I just feel like there's got to be a reason. We had one in it was either last year in Glasgow where someone slow rolled someone on the feature weighted with aces, and then we found out why. Because they got slow rolled by the same person the day before, so they were just getting them back. So I don't know. I've literally messaged Keith and asked why he done it. But if he slow rolled him yesterday, then that's maybe why he's done it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we've seen him loads, and it's not something Keith would do. But I feel like something he would do is slow roll someone back who slow rolled him on the previous day or previous tournament. Got to seek value here as Joe. After turn goes check, check, and we're probably going to be getting paid from Daniel. I can't really see how we ever fold here as Daniel once we choose to check back turn.
About 32 from Dan.
Oh, Joe didn't go for val. He went for check. Is he trying to get King, Queen, King, Jack, these hands to bluff? Is he thinking about thin value here? He's never fold him. It would be really cute to go for a raise here, but I personally would just call. Do we feel like we're getting called by some Queen 10, Jack 10? Oh, this is tidy from Mr. Fields. This is actually very nice. I don't think I find this in game. I'd probably just bet river myself. I don't think I ever find check raise here, but this is fine from Joe. Do my own betting on the river, but he may have found an avenue to get the absolute maximum here. Tidy stuff.
Is he getting called?
And that's the question, so
You just said you haven't got a 4.
that's the question. Do we get paid by worse? And it's a great example here because the next pip down is what Daniel is holding.
There you go. Targeting Queen 10, Jack 10. There we go. He gets paid. Well played, Joe.
Yeah, very nice. Really, really nice. I don't think a lot of people find that. We're going to go over to an all-in and a call, and we have got M&M.
M&M.
He's got ace 10. He's all in. Palms are sweaty. doesn't want to see a settee. Needs an ace or a 10 for M&M. Or a queen.
Play the fucking ball.
Deuce. Really is M&M.
What would you do?
M&M. GDPR. MM. GG.
No. Unless people behind him or anything like that. There's no advantage.
Very nice indeed. Down to 30.
King queen for Keith. 30 minutes to go until first break of the day.
Indeedy. 1,074 in main Goliath as I last checked. See what it is now. As we head to the flop. 1,170 in Goliath itself. We've got GUKPT action today.
Things going well for Keith. Just going to get to see back here and probably going to be end of hand. There's a...
Yeah. Well, I might need another cup of tea.
Aha, go on.
What?
When the teas are just going on, you want a cup of tea? What's that alarm that's just gone off on your phone?
I have no idea.
Yeah, all right.
No idea. I think there's a break in the... there's a break in the ladies' event. There's a break in that. I didn't know.
Go have a chat with your mates. Go on. I know you want to. I know the ladies are on break. I know what you like. Go on. Go and see them. Go and say hello. Get your hugs and your kisses. That was
Good
so
turnout,
funny.
by the way.
I've got to tell the story for no one, but there was a Goliath. This must have been about 3-4 years ago. And
on purpose.
And I was sitting in the booth. Towers just like, I'll be right back. Gone for 2-3 minutes. Half hour later, I'm like, where is he? Where's he gone? And then PK's next to me. He goes, the ladies is on break. Unbelievable.
Well done, Katie Swift, for a 25k guarantee. Well, she didn't, but 25k guarantee on the ladies event. They got 164. 28,700 collected. So well done. So everybody turned out for that one. And on the first break of the day, we collected 28,000. I think late reg is the end of level 8, so the end of the next break. So it could break 30,000. That.
Keep with the call with the Queen 10 of Spades. Covering heavily here. Once again, maybe could have some ideas. Maybe, knock out Ace 10 half, King Queen half, Queen Jack. Just playing flat. How are we doing, Brad? Oh, King 3 diamonds into the mark. That's tight laid up. Dylan comes to the table. Maybe just needing to settle in onto the feature.
Jack high flop, Jack 4-2. Well, we're just at a flurry of bust outs. We're down to 28. After Eminem lost, Kelvin Cheng, Cully Sidhu and Lewis Aikman. Lewis Aikman of best phone call ever in Irish Open. Hey mate, we've just won the lotto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Answer your phone. You just won the lotto.
Well, saying
Him
that,
and Steve McCabe.
I met someone in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I'll tell this story because it's quite a good story. So quite a long one, but I won't wind it out too much. So I've gone with the other half. She's gone to play South Point one night.
Okay.
$200.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there chatting to matey on the table, just having a chat. And he's like, "Come play WSOP." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, I only come for the main event, and I come like a week before, and I play all these little $100, $200, and I play the main." And he goes, "So in 2022, I'd never played the WSOP main.
Okay.
Daily deep stack. Day before day 1D, he plays, he wins it for $40,000. So he's like, I'm going to treat myself to the main event. I'm going to play it. Plays the main event, busts out on day 2, flies back home. Day he gets home, gets a phone call. Hey mate, it's Jack Ethel here. You've just won the 10,000 buy-ins for 30 years for the WSOP, mate. They flew him straight back over, put him in a suite for a week. He stayed there, done all the media stuff. Next year they done the same thing, flew him over suite and everything. And he says, now they don't give me anything. I've just got to pay for my own hotel. But yeah, I met the guy that won the draw for 30 years buying to main event. But he goes and plays all like $200 comps in the lead up to the main.
Wow.
And then he just gets to play the 10K every year. But I literally met the guy playing at South Point.
30-year buy-ins. I remember him doing the draw.
30 years of main event buy-ins he's got. And he only played it because he won the daily deep stack the night before. Crazy story.
I remember him doing it.
Crazy story.
I remember him doing it and doing the draw.
If you talk about draws, that's got to be one of the fact that he won a tournament by himself into day 1D, busted, flew home and thought nothing of it, and then get a phone call from Jack Effel like,
and only he won the daily deep stack.
You're playing every year for the next 30 years, mate.
Wish you play like that against me.
Crazy story.
Don't play like that against me. Just fucking call me free bet. Check jam all in. So him, you're like, no, but just go all in. They should
Shop
take
it
the
up.
kings, get him get away from Jack.
Oh, I don't need a tea now.
Keep coming in.
So they're back.
The break's finished.
I'll play that turn, just jam all in.
We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up.
He was free rolling. Free rolling.
Yeah, had that played normal, we weren't had the conversation, obviously. He raises like normal.
Take your phone with you, it's a mobile for a reason.
3 times. I have a trap, flat, or do a big raise, and then it's all in.
Yeah, the hand should have gone raise, re-raise, and then it's up to you whether you jump
Well,
or
25 minutes to go until the end of the first session of the GUKPT.
Check the waist comes out. I think it's easy to play into that.
Afternoon, Ashley Partridge.
So Jimmy needs to brush his hair. So Jimmy needs to brush his hair. Jimmy!
Prop Trade also says, he interviewed 2 players that made day 2 at our tables. I got a big stake for days 2 and a bracelet. So you don't need to queue up on a Saturday. Prop Trader, good to see you on the tables yesterday and well done for making day 2. This is not the last day of the GKPT this time, and there's a day 4 which is tomorrow.
Yeah, we played down to 9 today. I reckon about 10 o'clock. I know we've only got 28 left. You think, oh, we're going to get there quick. But an hour clock with, look at the average stack, 50 BBs.
Yes, 50.
And I actually done my projections on an average stack 40 BBs at the final table. So if it stays at 50, we might get there at 9.
27, moved in COVID. Don't sit there and also, it's got like a nice business now. It's like, very well done.
Last year's champ still in of this particular event.
Jack high flop. We'll get a full chip count at the break, so in 20 minutes time we'll get a chip count from the remaining players. So at the moment 28. Your phone's been ringing.
What's that?
Your phone's been ringing.
On my phone, sorry.
Yeah. No,
Was it not on sound? I'm sorry, I thought it.
no, that's all right. Just making sure somebody wants you.
Okay. It's my husband.
Oh, is that Jesse?
Yeah.
He's going to come and play this one year. You're going to bring him across.
And he can play too.
We're going to bring him
We've got 6
across.
more years before he's 18. So.
Yeah, Jesse May playing this.
Stops the flow of the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's
16 is the right level. So we've got 40 to 28. like less than 2 levels, like I'm really shocked.
20-minute break at the end of this level. Dylan, couple of kings. I might have actually free bet this one as Keith. I feel like it could have been a nice choice. Once in a while, opponent dependent maybe as well, but seems like too good a spot not to free bet. But Keith goes with flat. Well timed flat, would have run into kings. I would have been free bet folding, but Keith just going to be losing. 2 big blinds. What?
Raised to 41.
I've literally looked at the chat box. I look up and this hand's still going.
Keith's on one.
Really interesting choice from Keith here. Love this from Dylan though, just flat.
Yep.
Let Keith bluff it off to us. If he's got King X, he's 9 drawing dead. If he's got 9-4 suited, he basically is drawing dead. If he's got just a random airball like he has, he's drawing very thin. Well, he turns a deuce. I'm going to continue firing. And we're just going to continue calling us, Dylan. Why on earth would you ever raise it? You got position. If we check to a river, we can just go all in. Going to get the money from the value of Keith anyway. All this 2 pair, King 9, King 4, 9-4 suited.
This comes another deuce. He's not. Ground breaks on. Dylan can just pile for his final 18. They're not all in route.
Just all players, a reminder that bathing is not permitted anywhere within the halls.
Keith jams a river and Dylan slow rolls would be an ideal situation.
The King's actually the nuts here, so yeah, it would be. Well, going to use some banks here as Keith. Thinking about hero with a deuce because you got to ask yourself in any given.
Could he have 10 jack of clubs?
Well, this is the thing. In any given spot, you've still got to ask yourself, what's my opponent's range here? And once we raise flop, bet turn, King Queen's not going for value now. They want to check and take this pot. King Jack's not going for value now. So suddenly, Dylan saying he's got aces, he's got maybe ace king, some king 9 suited, some pocket 9s, and then as the bluffs hit, got some ace x of clubs, ace 3, ace 5 of clubs, and Keith going to call with just the ace deuce and sees the top set. And Dylan up to 6-2-6. Calls with a duck. I understand it because you don't expect king queen, king jack to value bet here. So it's a pretty condensed value range of our opponent, but then the bluffs are probably going to be queen jack of clubs, jack 10 of clubs, hands that people don't tend to bluff when the flush draw misses because they want you to have these hands. Ace x of clubs, ace 5, ace 3 of clubs. Keith Littlewood over a mil, he was nearly a third of his stack, heading over to Dylan. Yeah, I agree, Kev. Let's just check fold flop. Or free bet, pre and fold to the 4 bet.
One of the times I
Very, very light.
Yes, okay, Bruce. All right. I know I said he's only going to lose 2 big blinds. A little bit more than the original 2, we thought. I looked away. I literally was reading the chat box and I looked up and the hand was still ongoing.
I've even got shot booked on the top. Fucking stupid.
Jack 10 suited Dylan
I've shot clocks
involved
in
again.
fucking monster stats, but they have fucking shot clocks in the 1252 games. Make it make sense. Nice.
Still plenty though, Keith. I think the break could come at a good time, just over 10 minutes. Have a little refresh. Let that steam cool off. 8-6 off here for Lee. I'd defend 8-7 off, probably fold 8-5 off. Probably cuspy one here. Does choose to fold.
Still on 28. Playing down to 9.
Needed that. Bonus chip.
What happened to Joe Field? Did he get moved? Yes, to balance the tables. We've got 4 tables of 7.
First look at your zoo today. Got plenty. 8-6 of clubs in the mix from the cut-off here, and just going to be a nice spot to send it in as late. 22 bigs, just shy of. Aggressive opponent, late position open. Don't think we got another option tower. I can't really think of 3-bet call, unless, well, maybe against Yuzu it could be a thing. But I feel like we're just jamming here out of position.
This is all of it. With 11. Can't do anything with those.
Yeah, been pretty dead as Alex. He had the ace-10 off 3-bet, where Keith peeled 6-7 and went for the check jam on 7-3-3. But other than that, hasn't really been able to do anything. And sometimes this is how it goes. You get dealt out. The idea is to keep running deep, and you can't get dealt out every time you're in this spot. That's the idea. You just got to keep the volume up, keep turning up. Still with 11 bigs to spin as Alex.
Goliath numbers today, yet again, huge. 1,196 in day 1B. Nixon has a different hairstyle and a different colour every time he's on stream. wait till tomorrow. He is class. So Nixon tells everybody he's not working ever again. Every time we see him. In the chat. No Goliath for me. Okay.
A little bit tight from under there. Jack 10 off. Wouldn't mind seeing defend, but she probably recognises with 50 bigs nearly that she can sit here and wait for a bit, get some ladders, a few £100 in the pocket.
Nixon has been playing quite a bit, you're right. When he's not been working, he has been spending time at the tables. How many people can Goliath sit each day? We started yesterday with 900. We started today with 700. And that was due to still, obviously, a lot of events still going on. So definitely 700. Alternately smooth, pretty sharpish.
I want to just do this to finish today because Joe's here tomorrow for the Goliath, so I want to get Goliath on tomorrow. So I'd happily play this down to a finish today.
Ask him. 10 minutes to go until break. It might be jammy dodger time. Thanks to Claire Taylor for bringing in the biscuits.
I've had 20 bigs for 11 hours.
The chefster, defending champ in the building.
I've had 20 bigs for 11 hours. Honestly, I swear to God.
There's time to spin, man.
There is.
Oh, this could be a really interesting hand tower because at this stack depth, when Keith's got 800k, 65, 70 deep here, gun versus effective +2, ace king. Like, you're not going to love as Daniel 4-bet calling this off in these particular positions, especially with Yazoo in here that could still have some stronger flats. Actually surprised to see the 4s in here. It's just going to go with call, and I can see it. I can see it being absolutely fine here. And that's how deep we are with Keith. If we do make this like 225, 230 and we get jammed on, we're just, what are we doing? So just maybe thinking ahead, and now Yazoo going to go for a sailboat, going to come in with the 4s, and suddenly there's 3 in the middle here.
3-way to the flop. The pot is getting juicy.
62% favourite, Mr. Yin.
Seven, 2, queen, rainbow.
It's so dicey. See betting this into 2, 3-bet pot, +1, +2 gun. He's still got aces, kings, even ace queen. Not loving to 3-bet this spot as Keith, but Keith just don't care. Just throwing out chips into the middle. He's got the aces, he's got the kings, he's got top set, he's got ace queen maybe some of the time. 76, and Daniel's just has to fold. We got Yazoo still behind, who can potentially have some strong hands here. Some king queen suited, some queen jack suited, some ace queen of his own. It's just so tough with Yazoo behind. If Yazoo weren't here, we'd probably have to take one off getting this price, nearly 6 to 1. However, we've just got this range behind us. It's going to have a lot of these suited broadways. 7's still going to be a thing. So annoying he's there. It's annoying me as Daniel that Yazoo's in this spot because we can't call, I don't think, now. If he wasn't, I think we'd have to, especially against Keith, but we've still got this man behind us. Can still reopen the action. Out of position to 2. There's the fold, and now as Yazoo with pocket 4s, still ahead of ace king in his head, and any creative bluffs that Keith may find here, a king jack suited perhaps, still ahead of a hand like that. So he's going to make the call. And there is a chunk in the middle here, 4-8-5 in the pot.
3 hearts turn.
And it's so hard for Keith to barrel now because he's only really targeting like 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks that elect to play in this manner. And Yazoo is going to win a huge pot. You'd expect with just pocket 4s here. 40 big blinds in the middle. He might block to try and stop ace king from bluffing for 50k. 10%.
He's going to turn it.
48 it's got to be if he's counting green chips. They're so meticulous, aren't they, these lads from overseas. 10% just on the money. Didn't even turn around either, Tao. If that was Ravi, he's looking over his shoulder. What's the pot?
Yeah, he knows.
But Yazoo, just, I'm going 10%. Not 11%, not 9%. I'm going to block 10%. And now I think from Keith's perspective, you can figure out what Yazoo's got, 8s, 9s, something like that. I wouldn't give him 4s or 5s, maybe not even 6s, because gun open, I wouldn't expect these hands to be peeling too often. But Keith actually going to make a good lay down there, getting a ridiculous price with Ace King. Yazoo up to 1.2 million.
Should read it at the table. Well played, sir. Afternoon, Hercules. Those things. Tuning in as we are 4 minutes away from a break. First break of the day on its way. 20 minutes is a break.
Yeah. Jack Queen. King Queen.
What are your thoughts on presenting the players going through from day 1A to day 2? Covered that earlier. Jay said that was his projection, and that's what he thought it was going to be. I think the players just need to be aware that the later they get, that they don't have to just spin it in. We don't know how the turbos are going to finish, so we can't say that you're all going to be in the money because nobody knows. So just be aware.
I hope he does go to your old my lord mama, because
He will not last.
He will not last. He'll be on the bench after 2 months. All that whinging and rolling around, he's going to get absolutely kicked to shreds in the Prem.
Yep. He's going to roll around more than Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. Can't get through Norway's back line. He's got no chance in the Prem, has he? Right. That's a fun for Amber.
You have 3 minutes remaining on your break.
Till the end of the session, as you can see.
26. Hair jump.
I'd definitely have Trossard to be. I like Trossard a lot. I'd have Trossard over him in the Prem. Obviously, you'd have Vinny in different leagues.
Not a cold, wet night in Brighton.
I actually like Trossard. I think he's nice little asset.
Imagine Vinny Jr. on a Tuesday night going up Hull.
Oh, yeah.
Hull City in November.
Raining.
Imagine.
I've got to space something like that. And I don't get paid.
Right on 2 minutes. Couple of hands left of the session.
That's right. We hopefully will get Kvaratskhelia anyway. Yeah. It'd be a good little one for Spurs.
Who?
Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian player.
No idea.
He's plays for PSG. The winger.
What's his name?
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, that number 7 that nobody can pronounce.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said it like that.
I'll take him at Spurs.
Alex from the hijack, ace 9. He says all of it. Dan, can I have a count, please? Oh, last hand of this could be the last hand of the session. He has had a lot. He has had very poor distribution. And this is it, last hand of the session. Is it the end for Alex Montgomery?
Yeah, we'll be straight on break after this. 20 minutes back just before 20 past 3.
Yep.
We'll have some chip counts for you as well from the outer tables. And will you have a rotation? Yes. Feature rotation.
Chip counts and a change of personnel. Alex needs to hit.
Oh, he finds it. To be fair,
Come on, the Monty.
deserves it.
Yeah. No distribution whatsoever. Down to 11. Gets him in. Gets a bit of fortune on that flop. Jack of clubs on the turn.
They got some counterfeit there now. Jack would counterfeit his 2 pair.
Don't do it. Counterfeit.
Does as well. Wow, that's just Alex's day. That literally sums up his day. I don't think you can sum up his day
Unbelievable.
better than that. Running counterfeit. See you in 20 minutes, guys. Now I don't want to see a jack or a 6.
Oh!
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday we announced £1 million prize pool for the 2nd year running at Goliath. We can now announce that there are 10,585 runners currently, meaning it's the biggest tournament we have ever held in Great Britain and anywhere else outside of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now part of history! The Goliath is the biggest it has ever been, and people are still buying it. Welcome everybody!
Huge three-way all in. Ace, kings and clubs and queens 4 on the end.
There's the shout in the stream. There is the shout in the stream. Let's go, he says. To 44 players as it speaks, and there's 24 million going into one bag. Alex, what an unbelievable day you must have had.
It was unreal. I started as a short stack and now I'm just leader.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Jay said you were short. How short were you?
I had 125k to start the day.
Yeah. What did you do with the bubble? Did you just sit and wait, or did you just start?
Yeah, I was short on the bubble, to be fair.
Yeah. And you just sat and waited until the money went?
Pretty much. I still took some spots, but yeah, after the money went, just couldn't lose a hand.
Could you believe when we were on the bubble, 21 all in and called in 2 hands?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
It's a huge amount of chips. What's the table been like in the last hour or so?
Yeah, all right, to be fair. I had a lot of big hands, so that helps. So for me, it's been all right.
Yeah. Well, we think you're chip leader.
That'd be nice.
We're pretty sure you are chip leader, but every credit for making day 3 of the biggest Goliath
Thanks a
ever.
lot.
Fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Hopefully it goes well.
Keep it going. Nice
Cheers,
one.
mate.
Alex Todd, a lot of chips. He has. I got an amount of chips that you want for day 3. We'll just have a quick word with Paul Murphy, Goliath. Day 3 tomorrow.
Yep.
We just bagged up how many?
19,025,000.
Big stack. Nice stack. How's the day been?
It's been good. Been getting nice cards.
Yeah.
Making good plays, so I've been happy.
Yeah. Mixing it up. It's a lot of players. A lot of people just say recreational players. It's just you're just taking flips a lot of the time, and you're just playing totally different. How have you found your tables today?
I've been on about 5 different tables.
you?
I've been moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Each has been completely different. But I think the key's been adjusting to the players.
Can you instantly spot somebody who just wants to cash to somebody who's a tour reg or something like that?
Yeah, I can, especially when they say at the table, I'm just folding the last 10 minutes.
That's always what you need.
That's
You can manipulate that. But 19 mil coming back to tomorrow. Biggest Goliath we've ever had.
Yep.
We're down to 44, and then tomorrow we're going to crown a champion. We can dream, can't we?
We can dream.
We can dream.
Hopefully final table.
Paul, many congratulations. 19 million. That is just about it from the day's full chip counts up on the website very soon. But what an amazing day. We have had 1,125 runners. We got in the money instantly. 21 all in and calls for 2 in 2 hands to burst the bubble. We burst the bubble, and then they've gone down and down, and we're finished day 2 with 44 runners. Tomorrow, we are going to crown a champion of the biggest Goliath ever. But who is it going to be? Join us tomorrow.
Good luck, everyone. Dealers.
And there is the call from Arian.
Yeah,
And
it's
can't
bad news.
really fault him for it. So I think we knew on the turn it was only going to be a few rivers that.
Takes out the second person on the final. Look at that! It always happens. Is it the queens? A set of queens. Because all the other three have all gone. And it is not queens full this time.